America. We desensitized.
Good morning, Pally. I'm Finn Minuti. Today is Wednesday, January 24th, 2018, and InFocus starts right now. Today's show features the reveal of this year's prom location in case you missed it, a recap of the second day of Quad Globe, and a preview of this year's Game of Thrones. All that and more is coming up on today's show. Welcome to InFocus. I'm Finn Minuti. It really is becoming a trend. We have no daily picks. Please send in your daily picks so that we don't have to repeat this announcement every single day. Tweet them to us at PallyInFocus or email them to us at bulletin@infocusnews.tv. Let's get into events around campus for today's Campus Bulletin. Registration is still open to sign up for track and field this year. Sign up at the link on the screen. Pally Juggling is hosting Game of Thrones this weekend. Many professional jugglers from many different parts of the world will be in attendance, including some from America's Got Talent. The fun starts Friday, January 26th, and ends Sunday, January 28th in the small gym of the Peary Family Center. The big show on Saturday night costs $10, but all of the workshops are free. Next week, during Flex, the YWCA is sharing a workshop on the realities of sexual assault, harassment, and bullying while promoting healthy communication skills and bystander intervention. If you are interested in attending any of their workshops, please stop by the Wellness Center to get a permission slip. The YAF Club will be hosting Jeremy Carl from the Hoover Institution at Stanford. Carl will be speaking about being a conservative minority in a liberal environment. You can attend his speech this Friday during lunch in room 854. Yesterday, during halftime of the Winter Rally, it was revealed through the popping of balloons that the location for this year's prom is San Francisco City Hall. More information to follow about pricing and the date of this annual event. The Pally Dance Team is getting ready for their first competition of the season this Saturday at the Forte Dance Competition. The competition will be held at Homestead High School from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., and the team will be competing 3 dances. Come out and show your support. Yesterday was a pretty eventful day for Quad Globe. Amelia Strait and Kelsey Lou performed prior to Oscar's band. The annual Winter Rally took place after 6th period instead of Flex. At the rally, the location for this year's prom was revealed. Cooper Kim has more.
Hi guys, Cooper Kim from InFocus here, and today we'll be looking a little bit at Quad Globe.
After the successful music event Quadcella, ASB has rolled out its second school music festival, Quad Globe. I asked some students what they thought about the event so far and what they were looking forward to later in the week.
I definitely like that this week has themes for every day. I think it kind of makes it like a Spirit Week 2.0, but it's really fun and I really enjoy it.
I don't know what their band is called, but I really like them. And I liked how ASB just set out a bunch of tarps and stuff and made that the stage instead of that, whatever.
You know, I thought it was really fun how we incorporated student artists and we brought Martin from Palo Alto in, but I'm really glad that Quad Globe has only students.
I like that we have a PJ day, or like comfy day, because I wanted to do that last semester. I'm just looking forward to some great music.
Rave gear every day, moshing in the quad. Hoping we see some of that this year.
So last semester I was a big fan of the didgeridoos who are up there right now, and the moshing. There's not quite as much moshing as I would like. We're all kind of, silent and just chilling, but if we get some more moshing this semester, I'd be very excited for that.
While lots of students highlighted different parts of the event, there definitely seemed to be some great interest towards the returning band, Oscar's band.
I really like Oscar's band.
You know, I'm really hoping that Oscar's band comes back for a surprise performance later in the week.
I want to see this band over here doing what they do. They're cooking sandwiches, I think, so off to a good start.
With lots going on, from Frank Sinatra solos, math homework, sandwich making, and jousting, I got to pick the mind of the members of Oscar's band to see what planning went into their performance and future goals.
Last semester, it was surprisingly a lot less planned than it was now. We had a good time, and we went to Home Depot, and got a bunch of stuff. And it was fun.
We just thought of how are some things we could do to embarrass ourselves, and this was the accumulation of years of planning. All my social anxiety has led up to this one moment right now, where I have a public outburst.
As artists, we want to become a more cohesive group. We want to be able to look at each other and just know exactly what we're thinking. You know, be a very yeah.
That's all from me. Back to the studio.
To watch this story or any other features from InFocus, head over to our website at infocusnews.tv. Quad Globe continues today. Isabel is on the quad with more information. Isabel?
Thanks, Sven. Today marks the third day of Quad Globe. Performances will continue on the quad at lunch in front of the SRC. Make sure to come out and support your Vikes. Back to you in the studio. Thanks, Sven.
A frequent announcement over the past 2 weeks has been that the 98th Madrono is now on sale. Nora Navaid sits down with Mr. Wilson for more information.
Thanks. The Madrono Yearbook is on sale now, and today my guest is Mr. Wilson, who is here to tell us a little bit about what we can expect from this year's installment of the Madrono. So, how long has the Madrono been out for? What issue would this be?
We are on volume 98 of the Madrono, so we're closing in on 100, but not quite there.
That's really cool. And what can we expect in this yearbook?
So last year, we were really proud of what we did and kind of made some changes to the book and started shifting into more of a sort of a chronological coverage of the year. And we're going to continue some of that. I have a great group of students, a fantastic set of editors who came back last year, and about a dozen students who were on staff last year who have come back this year and really taken on the leadership. So they've got some really, really cool things planned for where we're going with the book. It'll be very personality profile centered, I can tell you that.
Well, I'm very excited for that. That's really cool. So how can students get the yearbook, and how much would it be when they get it, right?
So yearbooks are $75, and that price is good through the end of January. On February 1st, the book goes to $90. So there's some incentive to get it as soon as you can.
Right?
In terms of how to buy it, two different ways that you can go about doing that. You can see Miss Giffen in the auditor's office in the Tower building, and she can take a check or cash for the book. You can also pay online with a credit card if you go to pally.net, and then you go to the web store. There's an entry there for yearbook, and you'll be able to pay with a credit card there.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing all that. I'm really looking forward to this year's edition of the Madrono Yearbook. Thank you so much for joining me, Mr. Wilson. Back to you.
Here's what's happening in the world today. Topping today's headlines, the U.S. Geological Survey reported a 7.9 magnitude earthquake yesterday morning in the Gulf of Alaska. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center issued tsunami watches and warnings for large portions of the Pacific, including a watch for the U.S. West Coast from Washington to California, as well as Hawaii, and a tsunami warning for the coast of Alaska and the Canadian province of British Columbia. Subsequently, all watches and warnings were canceled, but not before a massive confusion on Twitter and other news outlets. Now it's time to get another piece of the puzzle to see if we can figure out who this week's Guess Who staff member is. Today's clue is, he did the original voice for a Disney Jafar toy based on the movie Aladdin. Do you know who it is? Be sure to tweet your guesses to us at Pally InFocus. We will feature the winning names on Friday when we get to meet our secret staff member. Now it's time to find out who our birthday boys and girls are for today. InFocus wishes a very happy birthday to Michaela Wong, Belinda Chang, Shanti Devaganayagam, Alexander Hugh, Karina Kadakia, Andrew Lee, and Tatiana Strauss. Well, that does it for today's show. Be sure to visit our website to check out old episodes, check the bulletin, or to send us an email. Until next time, have a spectacular day.
This is awesome. This is awesome. This is